Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, whole place, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh, I never when I knew not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. I'm a slave for you. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck here for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat from the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million cause that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you.
Budgie Bird 5 cent 500.
Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god. Mess, whole place, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do nothing to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cave. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at the charge. A little countdown to green action presented by Lunatic Designs. We're ready to go for a little dirt racing here tonight. Chop Chop Racing, Geomax Dirt Series, ready to rock and roll. It's welcome race fans to Husets, or Husets, however you want to say it. I call it Husets. It's kind of the way it is, and probably getting it wrong and probably loving it, but you know, the way it goes. Kind of the way that life likes to present yourself. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, but it's okay as long as you try. That's what matters. We are going to be running the Dirt Midgets tonight, week 13, here on iRacing, the platform for sim racing. Make sure you get out there and you check out iRacing.com for the next batch of tracks they're going to be releasing, including a couple of new road course cars. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If you haven't checked it out, again, check the patch notes in the upcoming season 3. Week 13, we're going to run 10 lap heats, 12 lap B main, and a 40 lap feature, one fast repair for the drivers tonight. In the quarter mile length, we're going to run the Dirt Midgets wingless sprints, however you want to call them. 64 degrees on the track temperature tonight. Track racer weather report shows us at 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 37% humidity, partly cloudy skies with 11 mile an hour wind. It's going to be gusty here tonight as we get ready to roll. Admin Box Ball Status, B&B Music, all a part of the platform here. We appreciate everything that they do. Starting grid for tonight's race is going to be heat race number 1. Nick Klosterman, Jaden Sheehan are going to make it to the front row here. Ethan Wolf, Justin Brown, row number 2. Michael Strickland, Robert Church, and Gary Mansberg are going to be out there all the way through row number 3 and 4. 7 drivers in the first heat. I want to thank, of course, Afina Proxipest. She's out there giving us a follow and subscribing to Tier 1. Thank you, dear. I appreciate you. Just Pro Gaming giving us 11 months. Says, let's get it. Jaden Sheehan Gaming giving us a like. Budgie giving us 500 biddies. I appreciate you, my love. And then RB Turner giving us a big like out there on the old Facebook platform. Thank you. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. If you haven't done so, make sure you reach up, hit that follow button, like, follow, share, do all the things that you need to do to continue to show that, we're trying to do what we do. A couple of driver cams tonight as we get ready to rock and roll. We're going to see some of the best out there. There is Mr. Church. He is ready to rock and roll. He's got some fans out there watching. We appreciate him doing all he can to keep this series alive. We've got Nick Klosterman out there as well. Some of the best of the best. That's Laskowski. He's on the phone. He's saying hi. Probably saying hi to us. We love him. We appreciate him. There is Brad Dove. He is out there relaxing. We're ready for his heat race. And then, of course, and always, we appreciate, all the fam, all the people ready to rock and roll. About Ethan Wolf knocking things down. It is that time of the night again. Dirt racing is some of the best racing we get to call. We call a lot of NASCAR stuff. We've called the road series of things. But when it comes to dirt racing, none like what we're going to see tonight as these drivers get ready to go. And do the thing, folks. We're going to do the thing. We're ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do the thing. We're going to get going. And we're green. Let's go.
So, I noticed something very strange about this track while I was doing my pre-race, and I thought that maybe it was a misprint by iRacing.
Mm-hmm.
The pace car speed is 25. The pit speed is 45.
Well, no, that's it. That's how it is. 45 miles an hour, but pit road on this thing, it's all asphalt. So you might 45 will take you, very quick. It'll be very quick. I got a driver coming to pit road. It'll be Justin Brown. He was leveled there in the early going. Nick Klosterman out front on the bottom side of the racetrack. We're going to see 7 to go in this one. Let's go for the Budgie Bird out there. Great, fantastic moderator giving us all the action every single week. Turn 3 and 4, very busy for the drivers. We're going to keep this thing rolling as drivers get into 1 and 2. Nick Klosterman out ahead. Jaden Sheehan's going to be in second, right behind Ethan Wolf. Michael Strickland trying to use a little bit of that high line. Should be able to see the slick really well here. See the tires get into the average portion of this racetrack. Gearbox on this one. We'll see just how close the drivers get as Church looks to the bottom side, trying to push in and push out over the course of what the Flammer does, the old 88. Drivers pushing in and out, all trying to find grip. This racetrack will be tore up from the floor up when it comes to how the dirt race segment tries to make itself happen.
Oh, and I forgot to tell you that I was told how the track is pronounced. It's called Husets.
Well, either way, Husets, Husets, there's not two S's, but it's Husets. I screw it up all the time, and it's not because I don't know where the track is. It's because sometimes I like to, stir the pot. White flag waves, final lap in heat race number 1. Nick Klosterman's going to be up there with a 1.6 second lead. Going to run the middle part of the lane. Not quite across the slick, but it's starting to develop as the bottom side will come together. Nick Klosterman gets the win in heat race number 1, and will be your starting pole position there for the feature coming up. 40-lap feature for all the fantastic drivers, and we appreciate everything that all these drivers are doing. I'm telling you, it's crazy to think that any one of these drivers can step out the way they do. But how about this? Steven Laskowski is going to be your pole sitter here for heat race number 2. Robbie Milburn, your outside pole sitter. We're going to see Keegan Brown, Falcon Smith there in row number 2. Row number 3 is going to be Connor Hazel, Brad Dove, and Derek Husted's going to be out there in that final row out there by himself. Husted.
By the way, it's a 30-lap feature.
40-lap feature is what Stryker told me.
It's a 30. Yeah, if you look at the info, it's a 30.
Is it a 30-lap feature? He was wrong. Oh, no.
He was wrong.
Life happens.
I wanted to let you go. I wanted to let you go. I didn't want to interrupt you there.
No, you're good. Interrupt me. It's fine. It's fine. But it wasn't. I'm going off what I was told.
Here. You said interrupt you? Okay, I got you.
Words are life. Lemonade. Oh man, I didn't have chat up. I dropped a cookie.
No. Oh no, you dropped a. Oh, that's cookie abuse.
Especially since they're gluten-free cookies and they're $9 a damn pack.
That's more than cookie abuse. That's Jason needs to be flogged. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no.
It's been a day.
Oh no. And
did it have a dog hair on it?
Nah, it's gone. In the garbage can.
5-second rule.
No, I love my dogs, but it's not going to happen. Let's go. We're green. That's a bypass the 10-second rule at that price. You ain't lying. Right. We're green here for heat race number 2. Laskowski on the outside lane over to the inside. Laskowski, big head of steam. Keegan Brown up there, door to door. Laskowski, 22.76 on the iRating on the dirt. He's getting better at dirt, I'm telling you. He's the man that is the legend. Up on the outside, trying to make it happen. Milburn on the bottom, door to door. He's going to have to really send it if he wants it. But right now, the 34 Falcon Smith closing in. Wall tap for Keegan Brown there. Right rear smacked the front straightaway wall. 98 clear, 7 laps to go. 10 lap heat. 12 lap Conti coming up next. That's what we're going to have going on. 98.555 rolling. Actually, we get SDK rolling. Afina, how you doing? We know who that is. You're doing pretty.
We do.
Baby.
He's my assistant chief.
Assistant chief, little RP action. Dirt to dirt. Left and right. Big slide. Laskowski, 0.8 of a second lead over Robbie Milburn right now. Keegan Brown trying to close in. A little clean air for Laskowski. He's been able to make that one work. How about him getting better at dirt? That's a pretty darn good deal. You're working hard while we play. That's how it goes. What's going on with the video? I don't know, Mr. Van Nest. Is it not popped up? I don't know. Hold on. Says sorry, we're having some trouble playing with the video playing. Oh. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Let me check the stream settings. Facebook's having issues. Let us give ourselves a little look here. Oh, baby, ouch. Laskowski, Brown, Milburn, Dove, Mr. Smith, Mr. Hazel. It'll be your finishing order there. Let me take a good look here. What's going on? Apparently, Facebook's having an issue. I don't know. Is YouTube working? YouTube's working, right? Yeah, YouTube is working. All right, YouTube's working. Everybody's good there. Facebook is having a dang old issue. And I don't know.
Holy smokes.
All right, let's take a look at it.
Dove isn't in the consi.
Yeah, I like it. Robert Church is going to be your pole sitter for the consi here, and Falcon Smith, your outside pole sitter. Gary Mansberger, Connor Hazel, Justin Brand, Derek Husted. Oh, that's going to be your 3 rows here as they get ready to rock and roll. Churchy will lead them to green. I'm going to get. We'll put some stuff up here real quick. I'm gonna work on Facebook here just a moment. Facebook, you're probably gonna have to get a new video. If Facebook's jack it up. We're gonna try to make
it's all jacked
happen.
up on Mountain Dew.
You know what? It is what it is. Facebook is the love of my life. Let me tell you. They might just be having an issue. So, it's terrible. We don't like to see it. But it could be a Facebook thing. It doesn't happen very often. We're going to click the go live button for Facebook, and yeah, it just wasn't showing the video. We were streaming it, but it wasn't showing the video. All right. Yeah, 4 drivers get out there and put some time. Hashtag time in. What's my
Jason, you're going to hate me.
Uh-oh.
Bacon wrapped better cheddar brats.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right, they're going to do their thing. They're green. Let's see if Facebook will pick up this video. Yeah, we're having trouble playing this video, it says. I don't know what's going on. Live video is starting. I think it is a. I'm going to keep it up. We're going to keep going. And Facebook, I know you got a new video out there. But we're going to keep it up because I'm still streaming. Oh no, Churchy upside down. And bam. I think something's going on with Facebook. That is the only thing that makes sense on my end. There's what happened. Church down on the bottom side. Gets up and out. Comes up and just that right rear, right in the middle part of the racetrack. Goes up, upside down, inside out. And says, bloop, we're good. You'll be able to get that fast repair, come out and do it again. Muscarella Enterprises, give it all the action. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. To all of our sponsors out there, I want to remind everybody we're going to be working on getting our sponsor stuff back into StreamerBot and onto the stream again. We are going through technical whatever you want to call it. And the reason why is, we've had to deal with some CPU issues. And because we're dealing with CPU issues, this is the lay of the land for at least probably through the weekend. But we'll get all of our sponsor stuff back up, but we'll make sure that everybody gets credit where credit is due. MuscarellaEnterprises.com, Muscarella-Enterprises.com if you want to check them out. Sponsor Signature Esports. Chop Chop Racing is Chop Shop. Discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing. I have a new link for Chop Shop as well, which I need to put out there. Uno momento por favor. Oh, there's something there. Chop Shop has a new website that they are working on. So we'll make sure that we put that out there. So go check them out. We're green again. And Lunatic Designs. And, yeah. He's got a link tree. Link tree that GG. I can't remember what it is. I believe that's it. All right. Oh, 34 out front. Connor Hazel. It would be Keegan Brown just behind. Sorry, Justin Brown just behind. We'll see Church Mansberger Husted out there rolling. I told you to do this. Told you to do what? Talk about good food?
No, be a distraction.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Falcon Smith under fire. Connor Hazel up 2 down on the bottom. Connor Hazel part of Geomax. Geomax is a geotechnical drill and soil sampling solutions company. Down to the Sanger, Texas area, 940-736-7720. Make sure you get out there. They test new homes and they do investigative work around the Texas and southern U.S. If you need a well dug or maybe you've got some commercial property, a soil sampling solution company is right where you need to be. White flag waves, final lap. Connor Hazel trying to hold off. Churchy behind him. Churchy up to third already. Falcon Smith does look to be the man in charge. He's going to win the Consi here. We'll have Connor Hazel in second, Church in third, and then Mr. Brown's going to be there in fourth. All right. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook. Facebook's doing Facebook things. It worked fine yesterday. It's dumb. It's dumb. Yeah. Anywho, how's everybody doing? Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Got to make sure I get those taken care of. I have new sponsorships available through Twitch. Whichever. We're good. We're okay. I promise we're okay. Yeah. We appreciate all the likes
right now. I'm eating better cheddar brats.
Dude. All right, these drivers are going to do their thing. We're going to do our thing. We'll be back in just... Facebook is good now for you, RB? Okay. I don't know what was going on, but if it's working, I'm good. It's just...
We're going to leave it alone now.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it alone. Okay. RB says it's working. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. All right. We'll be back in just a moment. Penguin's eating. It's terrible. All right, I got a new cookie. Yup. Dang old cookie.
That's why I had the better cheddar brats. You said cookie, and I was like, ooh, I want sweets, and I don't have any sweets in the house.
I'm going to tell you what, Chips Ahoy has some of the best cookies. They're gluten-free. It's delicious. Let's see. Starting grid for your feature tonight. Nick Klosterman and Steven Leskowski are going to be your front row. We're going to see Jade Sheehan, Keegan Brown in row number 2, Ethan Wolf, Robbie Milburn in row number 3, Michael Strickland, Brad Dove, row number 4, Falcon Smith, Connor Hazel, row number 5, Mr. Church, Mr. Justin Brown there in row number 6, Gary Mansberger will be out there with Derek Husted. We'll see if Derek is going to be there running some laps there. He's got the 01. You know, that's a number that we're used to seeing. You know, all those things.
Klosterman's taking the EOL challenge.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's got some confidence today. Let him go. Nick Klosterman is going to drop to the bottom side. EOL challenge means that if he goes from the back to that first place position, he's going to get 10 extra bonus points in the standings for these drivers. And it's massive. It's a massive thing. So, you know, might as well. Something I didn't do, I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to go to the entry screen. I got to load the vehicle in. As you know, I do things like that.
What didn't you? Huh? You got me confused.
Dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
I didn't put the car cam on.
Oh. Why not?
Because, you know, I'm not used to having to redo things as many times as I have been. We'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
All right, from the back to the front. Left front. There we go. We're green. Jaden Sheehan, early stretch here. Leskowski trying to press forward. Sheehan takes over the lead on the bottom side. Gets the start up here. He started third. We'll see what everybody's going to be able to hold on to here. 98 wheel hop for, who was that? That was Robbie Milburn. He went around for a moment. He wheel hopped the inside berm. Similar to the bull ring. This has an inside berm, and you got to really put yourself in harm's way to make it happen. These cars sound like TO'd weed eaters. Klosterman on the move. He's up to 11th. Leskowski going to the outside. He gets around the 805 of Jaden Sheehan. It's a racetrack that can be tough across the slick on the bottom side. As Leskowski utilizing a slide up egg-shaped corner, trying to push forward. 13.14 fastest lap of the race here for Leskowski. 25 laps to go here in the feature.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Ethan Wolf having a big issue. Caution will come out. Jaden Sheehan as well. I think Jaden stopped there. Yeah, that should have been. Oh, he's upside down. That should have been a caution. Even Robbie Milburn's situation earlier could have been a dang old caution. Let's go look at what happened to Mr. Milburn. This is on lap 3. Robbie was right there. I'm sorry, right there. Let's go around here.
So which one did they throw the caution for? I'm trying to figure that out because they happen so close together.
And then if we go back, we'll hear. I think they threw it for Jaden Sheehan up out of the corner. It's telling me Jaden Sheehan. Yeah, there's your caution. Jaden Sheehan was a caution. Ooh.
Well, they're both kind of at fault there, so.
Ethan Wolf. I mean, technically, he was up out of the racing surface.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was pointed in the right direction. Was he slowing down or was he speeding up? I guess that's the question. Caution laps do not count. That's one of the things you're going to see here tonight. Entertainment value. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you. Big ol' let's go on a Slide City boat. I like it. But awesome sliding frog. I'm just saying. Oh no! Washed him up into the wall. Ouch. Take a look here. Dub down to the 26. Trying to get around Brad Dove there. His right front or his left front broke. Something broke there, or it got all jacked up on Mountain Dew. You got some work to do. Laskowski trying to hold off Justin Brown. 19 laps to go. Laskowski had a great start to this one. Right now, running up high. 4/10 of a second difference here. See Michael Strickland rip the outside lane as well. Connor Hazel, Keegan Brown having an issue.
Wow.
Side of the racetrack. Caution will come out. Take a look. Connor out of the gas. Oh, gets into the wall. Whoa! Holy cow! Who's that? That was Keegan ahead of him. Hey, Jaden Sheehan. That was a watch me whip moment. Watch this. Up near the wall, up onto the wall, and that thing just flipped. Jeez, OP, I've never seen that before. Like the right front dug into the ground. I mean, watch again. Here's another opportunity for you, Budgie. Because I can always give you the best clips. That thing, I mean, it took off on him. Nowhere for the 805 to go. I have never, ever in my life seen that in these cars on iRacing. I've seen it in real life, in the real world racing, but I'll tell you what, that was a massive lick. And caution laps do not count. Holy goodness gracious. There's the man behind the scenes. Mr. Robert Church sitting in fourth. Good old green flag. Here we go. Justin Brown trying to hold off Stephen Laskowski, who's going to run the outside lane here. X Shape's going to put himself up into that corner. We'll see if Justin Brown can do anything with clean air. Takes the lane away from Stephen Laskowski. Bobby Milburn to the bottom side. Church trying to roll. Naeem, thank you very much for the like. I appreciate you. Oh, baby. Laskowski from that middle part of the lane runs just a little bit lower than what he's been rolling. Justin Brown, half second. The gap now, trying to get himself out front. Klosterman trying to go from the back to the front. He's not having the success that he would like, I would think. Laskowski up on the outside lane, trying to rip the corner. 12 laps to go. Laskowski losing ground here as the tires have worn off. Justin Brown, bottom side of the racetrack, across the slick as they roll. Sunset sky here at Husets. Husets has got the cars to work. I'm telling you, entertainment value always high when it comes to these race cars. Trying to take it easy. Out of the gas, back in the gas. Laskowski full throttle around the outside of the racetrack. Got to be able to run lower because Justin Brown, he's just going away. Got a little grip on the bottom side, left side tires against the bottom of the berm. 8 laps to go. Laskowski has been able to hold on to it. Michael Strickland will be in third. Falcon Smith running fourth, gets around the 80 of Robbie Milburn. Big ding from Keegan Brown there. 34 trying to roll the bottom. 80 in and out. Right behind him. A lot of dust and debris. Caution comes out. Ethan Wolf, Connor Hazel. Oh, baby. Matterud. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Well, single file restart's going to be coming up. This one happened right in the middle of the corner. The 5 of Church coming up with the 805 there. There is the 112 of Ethan Wolf. Then Connor Hazel just behind him. Good slider for Churchy, but almost not clear of Ethan. But Ethan having to get into he got right into the back bumper of Church. Got to make it stick. There it is, Matterud telling you how it is. Hit that like button if you haven't done so. Make sure that you give us all of your massive praise and awards and all that stuff. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Only 3 cautions here. We've only been racing for 10 minutes. It's a fast dang old race. Kind of wish they did.
Would that be a racing incident?
Well, I think it's a racing incident. I don't think Church is clear. But
I didn't set it fast enough. That's all right.
Was it Church? Yeah, it was Church, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a caution before. All right, we're going to green. Hold on. Justin Brown, Steven Laskowski. We're going to see Malcolm Smith trying to slide the bottom side of the racetrack. 98. Trying to hold on. 5 laps to go. Outside lane trying to prevail. Justin Brown. Massive. Oh, no. Laskowski goes around. Laskowski trying to rip the wall here. Corner out. And it's just the entrance. Oh, man. Nowhere for Stryker to go as well. This is a common occurrence in a lot of these tracks with these open, and this is in the real world as well. There's an opening right there below the flag stand, and you get into the wall just a touch, boom, right there, and now watch that right side tire. That right side tire sees the opening here of the Husets. This is where drivers will walk on the track and walk down the track, get across the infield, or officials, all kinds of things. Naeem, thank you very much for following. I appreciate you. And then right there, the tires just gripping the wall, and bam. He looks fine, though. That wall is brutal. Oh, yeah. I concur. I concur. Of course, caution of the race, Muscarella Enterprises. Of course, thank you to Kegel and Lunatic and Chop Chop Racing for all of our driver cams, for all the things that we do. And we appreciate everybody knocking it out of the ballpark. Legendary. Brown, Smith, Strickland, Milburn, and Brown again. Falcon Smith now with an opportunity. 11 spots gained for Justin Brown. Lost him up to 8th. Needs to get to that top spot. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for like, sir. Let's go. We're green. Milburn, nowhere to go. Keegan Brown. A lot of work. 80 trying to pull the slider off early. Justin Brown will come around. 2 laps to go. Falcon Smith turning it on late. Michael Strickland, by the time that restart there, will work the outside lane. Justin Brown on a 3 and 4 bottom side. Easy in, easy out. Laskowski, Dove, white flag waves, final lap. Having issues. Laskowski from the front to the back, but Justin Brown will come around. He's going to get himself a dang old win. Falcon Smith will be second. Robbie Milburn finished third, according. Oh, baby. Driver sitting it at the end. Oh, how about that little short track racing? They all happen. Dang old race results coming up here. Brown, Smith, Milburn will be your top 3. Michael Strickland, Robert Church, your top 5. Ethan Wolf, Gary Mansberger, Nick Klosterman, Jaden Sheehan, and then Keegan Brown will be your top 10. Laskowski, Brad Dove, Connor Hazel will be your top 13. Derek Husted does not get credit for starting today's race. It's kind of the way it is, unless he's taking a provisional. You know, it is the way it is. That old Falcon Smith knocking it down. Sorry, Budgie. I got to get your stuff working. I missed the budgie copter already. Missed the dang old budgie copter already. Justin Brown is going to be your victor here tonight. As we wait for the drive. Somebody's burning it down in the middle over there. I think it's Nick. We're good. That was a good win. Give me a moment, folks. Excuse me. Fixing things on my end. Okay, I'm fine. I promise. All right, Justin Brown comes home at victory lane as things would be. You found some slow speed on the bottom side, able to grip up and hook up. Congratulations, man. You've been needing some of these dirt midget wins.
Yeah, it was a good race. Hell, it seemed like everybody, whenever at the start, everybody was kind of balling up on the bottom, so I was able to pass them right around the top. But I knew the bottom was going to be faster if you can just hug the berm the entire way around. And once I was able to clear everybody on the bottom and started running that, I was able to chase everybody else down. And then on that second caution, I got a good restart on Steven. Was able to cut to the bottom, come on in his inside, and then just did a slide job 3 or 4, took the lead, and just ran off of it from there. I like this track, but it doesn't in some cars it can have a high side, but the midgets, they just didn't seem like they had a high side in this. During practice, once we moved it up, the bottom was just faster all the way around every single lap I did. So I knew it was going to be down there, and it was just going to be who could run the bottom and not jump the berm like Jaden did in one corner and spun himself out. Uh, but I mean, it was a good race. I'm glad I could come up here and win. I wish I could have win the heat and then did the UL challenge, but I'm out of the points anyways. I'm just gonna run to run and have fun with it.
Well, I mean, it's a good chunk to make up here.
But like next week, I'm not even gonna be here. I got work next Thursday, so I won't make that one.
That's
So it's just stuff like that makes it hard for me to even have a chance of catching up. So we'll have to go for it the next season, I guess.
Go out there and knock down the walls and do what you can. I think that's the way we see it. Yeah, this was a fun track. This is the first time calling it on iRacing. Yeah, for me, I had to buy it today because thought I owned it, but I didn't. But one of the things that we get to see out of this is we get to see a quarter-mile racing surface have multiple grooves, multiple racing lines in the early going. Seemed like patience was there tonight for a lot of drivers, and then it kind of got chaotic in the middle, and then kind of got fun at the end.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of moving around. Like I think I ran 4 or 5 different lines throughout the race. But once I got to the lead, I just went where I was comfortable, ran the bottom. I probably could have ran to the lines, may have been just as fast or close to it. But I think the bottom was just the best place for me. So I just stuck with it, rolled with it. On that last restart, I was hoping that I didn't burn my tires up and then Falcon have something saved up again and he somehow just beat me. But we held on to it, and it was a good one. I'd love it if we just raced longer races. I don't mind short 30 lappers, but more laps, more racing. It's just a lot more fun to me, especially whenever you actually have to save tires more aggressively, and it just makes it a lot more enjoyable.
This was supposed to be 40 laps, but something got messed up. So
yeah, they've been, a couple of them have been like that. I don't know what's getting messed up on, but I'd love to see freaking Fairbury 100 lapper like it was last season. I think it was 100 lapper, and then like just those late model races towards the end of the season. I feel like 40 laps ain't enough. I think we need to run more.
Well, they only get me for so long.
I hear you. No, I understand that.
So I think
if we just go without wrecking, we can make that happen.
Yeah, well, but wrecks are good because that gives me an opportunity to stop all the massiveness that is Call of Dirt racing and take a breath.
Well,
it's kind of the way it is, but hey, it's a good season. It's been a good season so far. This was a good track. Good to see what what you guys are capable of. This was the one track that I was like, seeing it in Sunset was pretty awesome. Because of the high banks here, there's a lot of shadow on this racetrack.
There really is. Like for instance, I saw a post on Facebook, iRacing Dirt Talk earlier, before all this, where somebody was like, "Is anybody else having issues with frame loss in Husets?"
Yep.
Well, the issue with it is because it is a lot more graphically intense because they have a lot more shadows, they have a lot more detail in this track. Every time they put out a new track on the sim, it usually gets more graphical intense because they have more detail put into it.
Yep.
And Husets is no slouch on that. They definitely have that. Like, I'm surprised dust wasn't such a big deal on this tonight, though. I don't know if it's because the midgets don't put out as much dust, but on the late models when I run here, I mean, it is a dust bowl and you can't see crap in front of you.
We were starting to see it start to build up, but it wasn't near as, I mean, it didn't linger. And I think that's one of the things about this racetrack that gives us the idea of where iRacing is going, and which I'm loving, because with the settings set up the way they need to be, you can find yourself in a situation where the slick shows up correctly. The track is wearing up the racetrack. We're starting to see that visually, and I think this is a good step in the direction. But again, first race calling this on iRacing, and I'm really impressed with this racetrack as far as the scan and what iRacing has been able to do.
Yeah, Kigo put out a good point earlier when we were in practice for this. He said he wishes that they would have scanned it after they changed the inside berm in 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
The berm is very tall in 1 and 2.
Yep.
Like you can't touch it, otherwise you will spin out, as Jaden found out. In 3 and 4, it's a lot smaller. They actually matched 3 and 4's berm with 1 and 2 after they scanned this, so they don't have that matching. But I think that would make it a little bit better. Now, if we could just get an actual cushion built up, like a actual fillable, runnable cushion, that's realistically, other than the damage model needing some adjustment, that's the only thing I think iRacing needs to actually get better. And there's been a lot of people complaining on Facebook about how iRacing's dead. I just don't agree with them. It's just spread out a lot more.
Yep.
It's spread out a lot more with the more officials, but the thing is, like they're all complaining like the big leagues. There's no big leagues anymore. There's only the small like leagues of just 10, 15 people. Well, that's because all the big leagues that used to run, they're not doing them. That's on them. That has nothing to do with iRacing. That has to do with the fact that they're not actually putting them out. Because the racing can be good. You just need to actually work the track right. We've been lucky. Most of the tracks we went to have actually had multiple lanes without any farming. Some tracks need it. But whenever you have every guy, all the fastest guys running the exact same line, it turns into one lane afterwards because you're working one part of the track and not the rest. If everyone would start moving around a lot more, building up to features, the features would have so many more lanes. But everyone puts the blame on iRacing. It is the drivers. How the track wears is up to us. If we want it to wear, I know you want to win everything and you want to pass everybody, but if you're in a heat race and you want it to wear, run a different lane that you want to get worked out so you can have a different lane in the feature. That's what I do. Every time we're in a warm up, I try not to run the fastest lane. I try not to run the lane that I want to run. I run the lane that I think needs to be worked out so we can have multiple lanes, and it always helps out, I feel like.
So one of the things that I will say is that, and this is what you were talking about before, right? They're talking about a lot of people take their stats from Steam, right? Steam carries less than 10% of iRacers out there right now on Steam. 398 drivers, right? 398 drivers out there racing because they have Steam as their opportunity right now online on iRacing. On a Thursday night, this is not a weekend, 17,020 drivers online.
Yeah.
That's a lot of racing. And and a lot of the drivers throughout the middle portion of the day are overseas, and you'll see 20 to 40,000 drivers online during the day. This is races go on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week across road courses, dirt road courses, across dirt series, and of course the NASCAR oval side. With I think it's 118 different styles of racing each week. I mean, if you just think about the NASCAR side of things alone, they have 7 different racing. Well, actually, I take that back. You have to include the Whelen modifieds. You got to include the touring modifieds, the Cars Tour. We're talking dozens of different styles of racing. So if anybody thinks that iRacing is dead, you're sadly mistaken, and I will argue that point to a T.
I will change what I said. I think what I've seen, because I don't really pay attention to most of the other stuff with asphalt road stuff.
Right.
The complaints I've seen has been dirt being dead, which I still don't agree with.
No.
Because their point is they're saying the SOFs have suffered. Yes, the SOFs in average may be lower, but that's because we're running so many more races because they made all these officials rotate every hour instead of every 2 hours. So like the open sets runs every hour. It used to run every other hour on all the series. So they made it to where you have a lot more chance of the race. So therefore those officials will kind of lower SOS, but the opening SOFs have been just as high as ever. So I don't agree with what they're saying. I don't get it. But they're also not realizing we're in prime dirt racing season. There's dirt racing everywhere. A lot of the guys that race on sims sometimes travel with teams, or they go to racetracks all the time. So they're not going to be on 24/7. Except for like whenever iRacing, the racing kind of dies out in local areas, stuff like that. That's whenever we get more people online for dirt. But they just, I don't know, been a lot of complaining about that. That has just kind of annoyed me, but I just don't agree with it. Now, granted, I haven't been on iRacing much. I haven't got on since the last time I ran here on this league. I just haven't raced it, but I've also been busy with work. So that's the only reason why. There's just a lot to it that people just want to all blame iRacing for everything. But I think they're in a good place. I think if they can just make the rear quarters of late models actually bendable and not a solid steel,
Mhm.
and they fix the right fronts, then we have one of the best builds we've ever had.
See,
And I'll die on that hill.
just in the rookie series right now, you got almost 80 drivers over there. Another one getting ready to start up in the wing sprints. That just opened up for people to get into. The Dirt Midget Cup, 22 drivers in a session over there. Like, your drivers out here running.
No, there are, but they just
358
modifieds
has 2 different sessions, 27 drivers in that one. World of Outlaws, 26 drivers, 6 races, two racing sessions, 6 sessions up for it. Like, they're like, it's Thursday, and you've got sessions, so let it go. Haroon, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the like. Leskowski, thank you very much as well, sir. And that's where people, I think they're gonna get it wrong, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna advocate for iRacing in every style, in every form of racing, this thing that we love to be a part of, just like in real racing, there are off seasons, and right now iRacing is going through the off season because the Dirt Series is running.
Yep. And whenever Dirt is in their full-fledged running every week all over the country, you're gonna have a lot of people not in iRacing, and they just got to realize that. And a lot of people argue that in those posts I've seen, but some of the people, it's only the only people complaining are the big guys that want to race the big money leagues. It's the only people I hear complaining about it, though. Like, just go join like, I'd love it if some of those people would come and join. Maybe not the top guns that'll just steal every show, but come and join some of these small leagues, make the leagues bigger, help them grow, help them understand how to host these things and make them a little better. There's been a lot of little leagues that have had good guys, but like this season, we got a couple new guys here in Chop Shop, but I wish we could get 20 plus cars a week.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they need to share the stuff a little bit more or what, or we just need to get more people into Discord and joining it. I don't know, but I'd love to see this series build up, because there's not a whole lot of series that literally runs 2 different cars throughout the season back to back. I like that. It just ain't late models the whole way. Even though I love late models, I do enjoy racing something different. I'd like to see next season maybe some UMP stuff, now that we've got the open sets that have been spilling out of every setup shop lately since they did open set official.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, honestly, at the same time, I wouldn't mind if they go fix set. I know we talked about that last week. I enjoy fixed setup racing.
But a level playing field out there. Yeah. Why not?
I'm actually gonna talk to them. I like, if they don't want to, if they want to do fixed set, I would be all for it. Like, some of my teammates might not agree, but I 100% agree, because I've had some of my most fun, tight, side-by-side racing ever in a fixed setup hosted with probably 4 or 5 guys racing for the lead the entire 30 laps in a feature. It's so much better, in my opinion.
I agree. Arun, thank you for the share out there. Larry, thank you for the like, sir. Real quick, sorry to interrupt you, Justin.
You're good.
But, Nicole out there, Dead Roses, our Muscarella Enterprises sponsor that sponsors us. She just told us she just want to stop and say hi. Not staying. Her dad passed away, so
I'm sorry to hear that.
Honey, if you need anything, you or your old man, make sure you reach out to me, please. You need somebody to talk to. You can talk to Jess if you need to. My dear, I promise you, I can't imagine what you're going through. But please, if you need anything, please reach out. We love you both, okay? And my thoughts and prayers go to you and your family, okay? Please, oh please, if you need anything, please reach out, okay? Okay. All right. Well, Justin, I'm going to let you have at it, man. Give your shout-outs. get a victory. We could talk racing all day long. I got 2 more interviews to do. And,
I hear you.
And we want to make sure that they get their fair share of time as well, and fair share of time, not short enough time, fair share of time as well. So, but man, oh man, we'll see what happens next week, man. Give a shout out, brother.
Big shout out to everybody at TFM. Again, I say it every week. They put out killer sets. They just opened up their NASCAR side. Haven't had a chance to try it, but one of our team owner bought their setups and he raced them. He said they are just killer. They're doing great stuff. They're one of the only setup shops I really have truly enjoyed and loved working with. Everybody here at Chop Shop that puts this on, everybody with Warrior Racing, Warrior Wraps, for all the stuff they do. All my buddies that I race with, Nick for the killer stuff. I'm planning on getting a new wrap here soon. He's real busy, but as soon as he gets to it, it's going to be insane. I think it's a very, very different thing that I've ever ran. So I'm hoping it'll come out soon, and we'll have it at least on the late model. But I'll moved over to all the other cars. Big shout out to you for streaming this. Everybody that comes into my stream whenever I do stream. I haven't done it a whole lot lately, but I'm trying to do it when I'm not at work and when I'm not busy. And everybody that allows me to do this, and my wife for letting me have my hobbies.
Off to my favorite racetrack in the world when it comes to dirt, Lucas Oil next week. Hey, tell everybody over at CFE if they want to throw my way as well. I don't mind testing a few setups. You know what I mean?
I hear you. So, I can mention it.
I'll give them fair, as I'm the medium guy, right? I'm the guy that they're shopping for, not just the fast guys. You're shopping for me. I'm the medium guy. So, if it can make me more consistent, more faster, that's the big key.
I'll tell you this: open setups can be more drivable, and sometimes they can't be.
Right.
But I'm telling you, to just get better, just turn laps and fix setup. If you can control any of the setups, any fixed setup on any car consistently and comfortably, then you can drive anything else in the sim.
Well, I thank you very much for
that has been the biggest thing for me.
Well, one of the things I will say is that I love fixed setup racing, but I think the races are too short. I'm like you. I like long races, so I focus on open setup races.
I understand that. It helps. It helps a lot for sure.
Because if I'm going to race, I want to sit in the sim rig and I want to race one good long race. That's what I do. That's how I race. So
I hear you.
All right, brother. Well, you're also the hard charger tonight as well. 11 spots gained. Congratulations, Thompson Racing Hard Charger and your race winner. Justin, appreciate you, sir.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Not Helps coming in with a raid. 7 coming in and 7 coming out. That's going to be your race winner, Justin Brown. We are finishing things up over here. How was your stream? Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Folks, my name is Jason. I am the voice behind Signature Esports. We just finished up a phenomenal race. We just got done speaking with Justin Brown, who was the race winner. We're going to talk to P2 tonight. It's going to be Falcon Smith. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you are legendary. Thank you. Stick around. We'll make sure to return the favor to somebody else. We'll send you folks off to everybody. Thank you very much. I appreciate you for being there. Falcon, congratulations, brother.
Hey, appreciate it. Good to talk to you again.
Yeah, man. We went a little bit longer there with the man behind the scenes, Mr. Justin Brown. We were talking about what iRacing can and can't do, and what's good with it. And this Husets was fun tonight. It looked like it was fun.
Yeah. I wish we would have had maybe 10 more laps on a lot of these midget races. I think 40 would be a lot more entertaining. With the way the track kind of works in these things. But yeah, it was a good run. I couldn't really get to where I wanted to get to as far as my line, but not bad. Was able to roll the bottom a little bit there. Could have been just a little bit better if we had a few more laps, I think, but it would have been interesting at least.
Well, I think what we were talking about, Not Helps just gave you a big old follow. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. One thing I will say is that the stream went well enough that we could have had 10 more laps. It was supposed to be a 40 lap feature from everything that I was told earlier in there. So if it didn't, it didn't. Things happen. But here's one of the best parts about it. The next time you guys come here on this racetrack, if they crank up the lap times or the laps here, it's gonna be interesting to see what you're gonna be doing with it.
Oh yeah, for sure. It seems like most of the midget races here, they've got it 30 laps, and then the first part of the season, the supers were 50, but now they're all 40 the rest of the way out, except for Eldora. Um, I like the longer races. You gotta manage your equipment a little bit more. Let the track come to you. You got to drive through the slick a little better. So that just suits my driving style a little more. So I prefer the longer stuff
That's
personally.
that's exactly what Justin just said too. It's the same thing That's what took so long. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, I
We're
mean when
talking
there's
about everything when it comes to iRacing and dirt.
yeah, I mean if it accelerated much more though, it wouldn't be that realistic because if you get a track with 14 cars in a field and that's the only class that's running that night, especially when they're these underweight smaller tire cars, the track's not going to blow off like it would if you're running 7 classes till 4 in the morning. So um, I mean it's realistic in that way, but at the same time it is a little more accelerated probably than it ought to be.
Yeah, I think there's a lot to Chop Shop's in the third or fourth season trying to keep this dirt dream alive, and it's been a good it's been a good learning process, and as they have continuously figured out what works, what doesn't work, they're gonna continue to make strives to be one of the best dirt leagues out there. I mean, they already have one of the best truck series. They already have one of the best Cup series, one of the best Xfinity series. I mean, you throw on the dirt series, and man, they're really going to be finding having to start beating off drivers with a stick.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, this is a good group to run with as far as the competition goes most of the time. You got usually at least 10 guys, 10, 12 guys out there that could win on any given night, just depending on how the luck and warrior guys bang on each other. But
Mm-hmm.
uh, yeah, it's a good group to race with. I really want to give a shout out to guys like Stryker and Church and Gary, Nick, Liskowski, Connor, like all the guys that keep coming out here every week and don't really get a chance to talk to you like some of us do when it's the same 4 or 5 guys finishing in the top 4 or 5 pretty much every week. So shout out to those guys for keep showing up and getting better. I hate to see Liskowski get into the wall there and ruin his night, but um, I just appreciate everybody keep coming out because it's hard to have a league with 4 or 5 guys in it.
It's only going to get better from there. I think a lot when they go back to the drawing board for the next season. It's gonna be fun to see what they do. But I agree. I think and that's if people talk about what I do and they congratulate me, right? Such a great job, but I can't do it without drivers. Being in races and leagues and needing something like this to be able to do what I do. So to every driver that shows up, I will say that my appreciation goes tenfold, just like yours does.
Yeah, it's it all makes everything come full circle. So
Like it.
yeah, um, yep, and you do a great job with it. But like you said, you got to have something on the track to call. So it's it's a good group to run with.
I like it, Elias. Thank you very much for the follow and the share, sir. I appreciate you. All right, brother. A lot of a good racing. We're going to Lucas Oil next week, man. Super Late's back again. It's going to be a ton of fun to see what you guys do. P2 tonight, you are knocking on some doors for some points. And, man, it was a good night. All right, brother, give shout outs. Good night.
Yeah, thank everybody for putting the league on. You for the broadcast, of course. Klosterman's, um, Thompson Racing, Who's Your Tire, everybody involved with the league. Crub Brothers Racing, Spuds Used Cars and Live Bait, ML Performance, Dix County Line Carry Out. Shout out to mom and dad, they're always watching. So yeah, everybody that helps us out. Anybody that sponsors the broadcast, just as the great Roy Salt used to say, dollars make cars go faster. So you got to support where you can.
That is 110% unequivocally the absolute truth. Falcon, much love, man. I appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Good luck in your races this week, sir.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you.
That's the old 34 coming home P2 tonight. And last but not least, the guy who was figuring this dang old thing out, wheel hopped, went over the corners, did all kinds of things, come home P3. Mr. Robbie Milburn, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, like I was saying in the chat before I got pulled in here, I almost hit the invert and almost hit everything else too.
This track was insane. I watched I can't remember who it was now. I've got a clip of it though. Went to get into the corner. Oh, it was Keegan. Went to get into the corner and the right front dug into the ground like you would have seen in the real world here. And I've never seen that. So this track was insane.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I felt like I was slow, but I was just lucky enough to miss everyone just getting taken out either by each other of the track. And I know I apologized to them, but early in the race, I think I door slammed Falcon 2 or 3 different times, knocked us both to the rear. Heck, it might have saved us though. We missed all the chaos up front.
A lot of it was drivers and the wall. This wall's and it was even in chat. The wall taketh more than the drivers taketh today.
Yeah, I don't know if it happened tonight, but there's a netcode spot in turn 3 and 4, I'd say near the middle. And if, for whatever reason, if your tire hits it in these or if your rear end hits it in the late model, it just absolutely destroys the car. The car darn near disintegrates. But yeah, if for whatever reason, this track, like the walls, I don't know if it's because the walls seem closer on exit or they're kind of weird shaped. I don't know. But it does seem like the walls take a lot of people out here, even in other cars too.
There's it's such a high banked quarter miler, right? And it doesn't look like it whenever we're looking overhead, looking at a quarter pace on you drivers as you're rolling around the racetrack. But I mean, whenever I was on one of the cameras, which one is it? I think it's, hold on. Actually, if we just go nose cam and look at from the driver's perspective, those walls are feet above a man's head.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to take a phone call when you sent that message. Nicole, you're good. What I said to you, sorry, Robbie. What I said is, what first and foremost, my condolences to you and your old man, of course. To you, most of all. If you need anything from us, make sure you get a hold of us, okay? If you need to talk to somebody, we're all here for you, okay? You can call Jess if you need to. If you need to talk to Budgie, we'll put everybody together. And again, my condolences. Losing your father is difficult. Us boys, we wouldn't be able to stand to lose our mothers. Little girls and their daddies are, that's a big deal. So, I'm sorry for your loss. But again, if you need anything, please reach out and get a hold of one of us. Okay, you or your old man. I want to make sure that we, let's keep ourselves looking into the positive light here that there's always a reason for things, and we want to make sure that you are yours is golden, your next year's are as golden as possible with a positive light for you and your father. Okay, so much love, dear. I love you. Thank you very much. Okay, all right, and for everything that you've done to us, done for us, not done to us, but done for us. Just know your family more so than just friends. Friendships and family in this community mean a lot, just as much as what we do. So, if you need anything, please reach out. Okay. Sorry, Robbie. I wanted to make sure I got that message to her so she could
No,
hear
it absolutely. And I'm sorry for your loss as well. I mean, it has to be hard. So yeah, I understand, and it's fine, man. But yeah,
all right. So the other two said they wanted the races longer. Of course, we all, it was supposed to be a little bit longer. But how about this track though? I mean, that's what I was getting at. Is I know that you were talking about the netcode issue. I didn't see that netcode issue tonight. However, doesn't mean I won't see it in the future.
yeah.
But the track is it's relatively the most accurate track we have on dirt right now, other than Keegan talking about the berm situation on the inside.
Yeah, and it's the newest dirt track, and there's some things that need worked out and hammered out a little bit, adjusted. For instance, the pace and pit speed are kind of swapped, but no, it's a pretty cool track. Like I'm hit or miss there, but for the most part, it's pretty good racing all the way around. And I thought for these cars especially, it was really good racing because I think it was me and Church and me and Strickland. I think I had battles, 5, 6, 7 laps long with each of them. So, and they were running high, I was running low. Trade lines here a little bit, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good, especially in these cars.
The and that's saying something because you don't like these cars.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't dislike them, but you don't. But you're like you're. It's a love-hate relationship, and you're in the middle of it.
I just don't understand them, and that just frustrates me. Because the other cars, I figured out the sprints, like, because the line's different, the throttle's different, and this one too. And this one, I think the biggest issue is I never drive them. Like tonight, I got on at 7:25 my time and said, "Oh, S word, guys, can you send me the set?" I didn't even download that. So they did that, and then it's like I don't know. I was telling a buddy earlier too. I don't know where the corners of the car are, so it's like whenever it's down low, that's why you see me running up on the berm and flopping all over the place. And if I run high, that's why you see me. Well, I don't really ever run high because I don't know where the end of the car is, so I don't go up there. But if you see me run low, I just run over the berm and start flopping around. Same thing at Lima Land. So I'm looking forward to having walls on the inside. For whatever reason, they don't send you flying like the tires, but the tires are berms. But I guess I'll deal with that cedar. But anyway, I'm really happy to have a next week. I'm looking forward to next week. Lucas is going to be a real fun track for us. I think it'll be good racing too.
It's my favorite racetrack in dirt. Period. End of story. Not just because of racing and what you guys do, because it's local. It's our family track. It's our track that we try to put on our schedule. It's the track that's literally a 30-minute drive from my house, and to see it on iRacing, similar like there are local racetracks that a lot of people wish that they had right on iRacing, but to be able to walk in there, walk to the Diamond Bar, talk to some family, walk down to the track, go say hi to people, be able to get up in the booth and say hi to the announcers, do all those kinds of things. Those are the things that I like, and that's why it's my favorite racetrack. So, I always have a ton of energy going into Lucas Oil.
And yeah, like I always thought that because I was starting to travel a little bit more for tracks like big races. Like I've been to Fairbury before, and it's like 7 hours for me, but I'm going back for the Prairie Dirt Classic this year, and I'm like, man, can you imagine having this track for your local track? Because all I do as soon as I leave is talk about how great it was for the next year and a half.
Yep.
So it's another thing with Lucas Oil. Like that's definitely on the bucket list because the place looks immaculate, and the racing's usually pretty darn good.
Well, not only do they have the dirt track, but they've got the drag strip and they've got the boat drag strip there as well.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's and the motocross. They do have a motocross track on the same complex. So you get 4 different styles of racing, and it's absolutely insanity.
Why'd they build it in the middle of nowhere? It's so hard to get to.
Well, because the Lucas family is right here in the daggum middle of Missouri.
Makes sense, I figure.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing with being a big dirt fan. Like, if you're not driving, if you're trying to fly, good luck, because you're gonna have to rent a car or do something when you get there, because you still got a ways to go after you get off the plane.
Yep.
But yeah, back to Lucas. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know if I'll be fast. I'm sure I'll be fine, a contender at least. But it's usually a pretty good race, and it's pretty good all week long in officials. I ran a lot of laps there because they had it in the super late tour, and it was a 100 lapper, and I ran 2 of those. No, I ran 1 because I was suspended for the other one. And
Yeah. Welcome back, by the way. Welcome back.
yes, I've broke free. I'm a free man.
He's a free man.
But
yeah,
yeah,
I think you'll be fine.
Tonight was decent. I'm glad I didn't fully take anyone out. It's decent points tonight. I didn't, like I always say, if I can finish the race on the tires and these, it's usually all right. So did that. Falcon didn't gain 15 points on me, which I feel like he does every time we run the midgets. And yeah, I'm ready to move on. It was a good race. It was pretty fun, and I'm ready to go back to something I'm comfortable with before I go back to these.
I like it. All right, brother. Congratulations on a big old P3 finish tonight, man. Give your shout outs and all the thanks and all the glory.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. I hope I can talk to you every week, because usually that means things went pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully we can talk more. And yeah, and of course, first off, shout out. I'm not familiar with who you're talking to, but sorry for your loss. I've not lost my parents yet, but I can't imagine. If I talk too much, I'll cry thinking about it. But anyway, and my buddy Jason's watching, so I appreciate you, Jason Satterfield, rooting for me in the chat and talking to me after the race and giving me a hard time for not winning. Yeah, I love that part. The Warrior guys for everything I do, the company, the sets, everything. Warrior Wraps for the wraps we all get, and there's really good stuff. And everyone that puts on this league, it's a pretty good time. I really appreciate this league.
Brother, we appreciate you, as always. I thank you very much. Good luck in your races this week, and we'll see you next one.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
You too. Robbie Milburn comes home in P number 3 tonight, and that is the race. Justin Brown, your victor. And, of course, and always, folks, you never know when your day, you never know when your day is going to be your last day. Colby, thank you for the like, sir. You missed a heck of a race. It was a good race. You never know which sunset's going to be your last or your sunrise. So appreciate your days each and every day. Okay, it is the purpose of me saying, as I always say, be good, be safe, be kind to one another, because that is how we all make this world a better place. So do so with a ton of speed. We appreciate you folks very much. I'm going to raid you out on Twitch. Thank you very much, Twitch, for being out there. You're absolutely amazing. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for everything that you've done to continue to make us good. Budgie, much love to you. I love you. You're amazing. And we hope that all of you enjoy yourselves. We're going to send you over to Diesel. He's got a little turn 1 happening. I don't know what is going on. Diesel is... Or not she, Diesel, as she's going to be out there having some fun. So go enjoy her. Have some fun tonight. And we appreciate you very much, Diesel. TTV, seen a race time number 10. So go enjoy yourself, okay? We love y'all. We'll see you soon. Bye.